Namaskar. The magic. Day 11. A magic morning. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The easiest and simple way to ensure that your day ahead will be filled with magic is to fill your morning with the gratitude. When you incorporate with gratitude into your morning routine, you will feel and see its magical benefits throughout the whole day. So हमारी शुरुआत अगर हम ग्रेटिट्यूड से करें तो हमारा पूरा दिन ग्रेटिट्यूड से भरा रहता है. Each morning is full of opportunity to give thanks, and it doesn't slow and you down or take any extra time. हम जैसे सुबह में कभी ऐसा लगता है डाउन लग रहा है, कुछ अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, तो ग्रेटिट्यूड से हम भरे रहेंगे तो मोर यू हैव ए पावर. There is an added bonus to filling your morning with the gratitude because your daily routine are the time when you can harm yourself the most by thinking negative thoughts without realizing you are doing it. So morning हम देखते हैं कि every time morning like हाय 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 ये करना है वो करना है पानी भरना है ये करना है राइट. हस्बैंड का लंच पैक करना है, ब्रेकफास्ट रेडी करना है, बच्चों का रेडी करना है, मुझे घर से निकलना है. तो ऑलवेज हमारा मॉर्निंग रूटीन हमेशा मतलब एकदम फास्ट वाला होता है और हमें हमें पता भी नहीं होता कि हम कितना अपने आप को नेगेटिव में डाल रहे हैं. There is no room for harmful negative thoughts when your mind is focused on the looking for things to be grateful for. After this practice, you will go into your day feeling much happier and more confident that the day ahead will be great. And that's when you will see the magic happen. So, जब हम ग्रेटिट्यूड के साथ रहेंगे तो हमारा वो काम भी हम बहुत जल्दी जल्दी कर सकेंगे और कॉन्फिडेंट होता है, हैप्पीनेस फीलिंग आती है. When you wake up to the new day today, before you move, before you do single thing, say magic word, thank you. Say thank you for the fact that you are alive and that you have been given another day of life. Your life is a gift. Every day is a gift. So एवरीडे हमारे लिए गिफ्ट होता है जब आप सुबह उठते हैं. नॉर्मली आप देखते हैं बहुत हम लोग सोते हैं कि कोई रात को सोया है सुबह नहीं उठ पाता है बिकॉज ऑफ द हार्ट अटैक एंड सो मेनी रीजन. तो एटलीस्ट एवरीडे हमारे लिए गिफ्ट है कि ओ मैं आज तो उठ गई, ये आज का दिन तो मुझे तो मिला जीने के लिए. से थैंक यू फॉर गुड नाइट स्लीप यू रिसीव. Thank you as you feel hit the ground, say thank you. Do you have a bathroom? Thank you. Are you able to turn on the taps and immediately receive fresh, clean water every morning? Thank you. So, समटाइम हम इंडिया में देखते हैं ना कि मतलब कॉमन बाथरूम होता है, कॉमन टॉयलेट होता है, वेट करना पड़ता है. स्पेशली बॉम्बे की लाइफ में देखते हैं कि मतलब पूरी मतलब बोलते हैं चाली में एक ही वॉशरूम होता है तो वहां पे लाइन में खड़ा रहना पड़ता है. वॉशरूम भी घर में एक ही होता है, यहाँ पे हमारा खुद का सबका अपना अपना वॉशरूम है. तो उसके लिए हमें ग्रेटिट्यूड करना है कि थैंक यू. Thank you as you reach for your toothbrush, toothpaste. Thank you. Without them, your day would not begin pleasantly. जैसे हम कहीं घूमने गए और बाई चांस हम भूल गए अपना टूथब्रश टूथपेस्ट, तो कितना इतना कितना ऐसे लगता है कि होई मैं भूल गई, अब मैं क्या करूंगी, ब्रश के बिना तो मुझे कुछ अच्छा भी नहीं लगता है. तो तब हमें उसका वैल्यू पता था कि ओ कितना इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग्स है टूथपेस्ट और टूथब्रश भी. Thank you for the towel, soap, mirror. everything in the bathroom you use that make you feel fresh, awake and ready for the day. So कितना ये सारी जो वॉशरूम की मिरर है, शैम्पू, कंडीशनर, टॉवेल, कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग है। तो उसके लिए हमें थैंक यू बोलना है ईच चीज के लिए। एज यू गेट ड्रेस्ड, think about how fortunate you are to have a clothes to choose from the and wear. Thank you. We are so lucky we have so many clothes. You know, कितने लोगों के पास तो मतलब 2 जोड़ी 5 जोड़ी एक हफ्ते का भी क्लॉथ्स नहीं होता है, और हम तो सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, नहीं आप पहनो कि ये पहनो। आज भी तैयार हो रहे थे, ध्रुवी ने बोला ये पहनना है, टीना बोल रही कि ये पहनना है। हमारे पास कितनी चॉइस है, राइट? सो सी, वी आर सो लकी। Think about how many people must have been involved in making all the various item of clothing you put on and wear in a one day. It's likely that clothes you put on in a day come from many countries across the planet. Thank you, everybody. Do you have a shoes? Lucky you imagine life without them. Thank you for shoes. So, जैसे कोई कपड़ा हमारे चाइना से आया, कोई कपड़ा इंडिया से आया, कहाँ कितनी कंट्री से हमारे पास कपड़े आते हैं, राइट? और वो मटेरियल भी, रॉ मटेरियल कोई और कंट्री में बनता है, फिर वहां जाता है, वहां बनता है, फिर इधर आता है। तो कितना घूम घूम के हमारे पास स्टाइलिश कपड़े हमें पहनने को मिल रहा है। शूज, शूज कितने टाइप के हमारे, विंटर शूज है, समर शूज है, स्लीपर है, चप्पल है, बाथरूम स्लीपर है, घर में पहनने के शूज है। सो वी आर सो लकी, सो मेनी वी डू हैव, राइट? सो उसके लिए भी हमें थैंक यू बोलना है। Concentrate gratitude and putting the magic into your morning routine. So, हमें पूरा सुबह से लेके हमें कंसंट्रेट करना है कि जो जो चीज हमें यूज करें उसको फुल्ली कंसंट्रेट थैंक यू बोलना है। कोई भी जल्दी जाना है, ये करना है, ओ मेरा लंच बॉक्स पैक हो गया, थैंक यू। हर चीज के लिए हमें थैंक यू बोलना है। सो उसके ऊपर से मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल दूंगी कि पहले है ना, पहले लेडीज अपने वो पानी भरने जाती थी, घड़ा, राइट? एक बड़ा घड़ा, उसके ऊपर छोटा घड़ा, उसके ऊपर छोटा घड़ा, और वो घड़े भर के खुशी से बातें भी करती हैं, वॉक भी करती हैं। और उस टाइम पे तो वो पत्थर, उसके पास चप्पल भी नहीं होती थी, तो वो भी ध्यान रखती हैं। और ऐसे पूरा कॉन्सेंट्रेट से चलती है, पर उसका ध्यान कहाँ पे होता है? घड़े पे होता है, कि मेरा एक घड़ा भी गिरना नहीं चाहिए, पानी की बूंद भी नीचे नहीं गिरनी चाहिए। तो हमें भी वही करना है, सारे टास्क करना है, वॉशरूम, ये वो सब कुछ, नहाना धोना, तैयार होना, लंच पैक करना, सब कुछ करना है। पर घड़े की तरह ग्रेटिट्यूड में रहना है, यू नो। ओके। Every day without exception I say thank, so that as both feet touch the floor, for the first time each day, I have said thank you. As I walk towards my bathroom, I say magic word, thank you, in my mind with each step. Then I continue say thank you in my mind as I touch and use each thing in my bathroom. By the time I dressed and ready for the day, I feel so happy. I could jump for the joy. And when I feel that happy, I know my gratitude has worked and I am guaranteed to have a magical day. सो नॉर्मली हमारा सुबह का रूटीन फ्रस्ट्रेशन वाला होता है, पर जैसे मैंने बिस्तर से उतरी, मेरा स्टेप्स जमीन पे लगा, थैंक यू। वॉशरूम में गई, हर चीज, वॉशरूम की हर चीज को थैंक यू। किचन में जो भी हमारा, जो गैस फ्रीज जो भी कुछ है, उनको भी थैंक यू। जो मैंने सबको लिए लंच पैक किया उसके लिए थैंक यू। खुद में जो ड्रेस हो रही है, प्रेस है, सबके लिए थैंक यू, थैंक यू। वो पूरा सुबह से लेके जब तक हम अपने जॉब के लिए निकले नहीं, तब तक हर चीज का हमें थैंक यू करना है। से आप देखोगे कि उन्होंने बोला है कि यू फील हैप्पी, यू नो माई ग्रेटिट्यूड हैज वर्क। जब आपको फील लगा ना कि वो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, तो आप समझ लो कि मेरा ग्रेटिट्यूड इट्स वर्क। ओके, सो कल का आपका प्रैक्टिस क्या है? मैजिकल प्रैक्टिस नंबर 11, ए मैजिक मॉर्निंग। व्हेन यू वेक अप to the new day, before you do a single thing, say a magical word, thank you. From the moment you open your eyes until you have finished getting ready, say the magic word, thank you, in your mind for everything you touch and use. तो पूरा रूटीन के लिए हमें थैंक यू करना है। उसके बाद हमें ब्लेसिंग लिखनी है, काउंट योर ब्लेसिंग, जो 10 ब्लेसिंग्स हम लिखते हैं वो बाद में लिखना है। और बिफोर गो टू बेड मैजिक रॉक प्रैक्टिस। ओके, सो ये आपका डे 11 का आपका रूटीन है। और अब डे 12 का बताएगी टीना। टीना गोना एक्सप्लेन यू।
Hello, Magic family. Thank you,
वॉइस
Geeta Ben. Thank you. Can you guys hear me okay?
Little bit
All
loud.
right.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Geeta Ben, for day 11, magical morning. I feel very happy. That means my magic gratitude is working, right? Thank you. So day 12, magical people who made a difference. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark of another person. Each one of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have light the flame within us. So, in life, many times our lights go down. We feel low. We get, there are decisions that we have to make, and there are people just like magic who gives us that advice, who helps us to make the right choice. And, those are the magical people. Every one of us has received help, support, or guidance from other people at particular times in our life when we needed it the most. Sometimes another person alters the course of our life through their encouragement, guidance, or just being there at right time. And then life goes on, and we tend to forget those times when one person touched us or changed our life. Sometimes you don't even realize the impact a person had until well into the future, when you look back on your life and realize that a particular person was pivotal in magically change the direction of your life for better, right? So in life, many times we have these magical people, but once we get busy, we tend to forget, right? And life gets busy, and sometimes you don't even realize that, like until later in life, after a few years, that that advice, that help I got was very important. um, the person may have been teacher or coach, an uncle, aunt, sibling, grandparents, or any family member. They may have been a doctor, nurse, best friend. They may have been a person who introduced you to your current partner, or a particular interest that become one of your greatest passion. Maybe they were someone who you didn't even know, and they appeared in your life very briefly, performing a random act of kindness that touched you to the core. Your grandmother. So here, author is giving her example with her grandma. My grandmother gave me my love of books, cooking, and the countryside. By sharing her love of those things with me, all of them affected and changed the course of my life. Cooking became a passion of mine for over 20 years. My love for of book eventually led to me becoming a writer, and my love of countryside has influenced where I have lived throughout my life. So, guys, I'm sure in our life too, we have those magical people, right? Who taught us how to cook, who taught us how to, how to respect values, good manners, right? So these are the people. Um, those are very, very important in our life. Today, you are going to think about those magical people who have impacted your life. Find a quiet place, alone sometimes during the day today. Sit down and think of three or extraordinary people who have made difference in your life. Once you have your three people, work with one person at a time and talk out loud to each person as though they were present, telling him or her the reason why you are grateful to them and how they affected the course of your life. So, guys, very simple. When this chapter comes, day 12, what you need to do is find a quiet time in the day, sit down, and think about those three people who made a difference in your life, right? And, write it down and speak just like you're talking to them. They're sitting right in front of you, and say, thank you. And here is the example how you can say it. So, Sarah, I want to thank you for the time that you encouraged me to follow my heart. I was lost and confused that day, and your words touched me and lifted me out of despair. Because of what you said, I found the courage to follow my dream and my dream. Follow my dream, and I moved to France to work as a apprentice chef. I am living my dream, and I couldn't be happier. All because of what you said to me that day. Thank you, Sarah. So in your life too, guys, you can find three people, and don't you have to do it three at the same time. You cannot do, you do one right now and then one in the evening. No, find that quiet time in the day, sit down, write it, and say it just like that person is in front of you, right? And that gratitude takes you to a different level. So it's a very important that you say the reason why you are grateful, and you can't say too much. Instead, the more you say, the more you feel, the more amazing the results. You will see the magic explode into your life from doing this practice. It numbers among the most powerful act of gratitude you can ever perform. If you do not if you are not in the position to talk out loud, then you can write down your words to each person and address them as though you're writing a letter. When you have completed this practice, you will feel huge difference the way you feel. The evidence of gratitude power working in always the first and foremost is to make you feel happy, right? So when you write your gratitude, the instant result is you feel light, you feel happy, right? So in my life too, I have so many people that I can, say thank you, who has inspired me, from my grandma to my parents to my teachers. Here I can tell you from this screen, Hetelben, who, I feel so grateful for her. When I first came to Canada, she was the one who, on the second or third day, took me in the bus with her husband to show me where the Brampton Library is. And, she's off the camera right now, but if you're listening to me, I'm really grateful. And, thank you for telling me to study. She was the one who told me, study accounting. You will always find a job, right? So thank you so much, Etoben. I am really grateful. And, forever, forever, thank you so much. Then I have here my dear Rashmi Babi. Thank you so much. Rashmi Babi is somebody I always, every time I have job interview, she sits down, spends her time with me, and listens to me, and I'm so grateful to her always. Like, and then I have Shanta sister here. She's my gratitude buddy, my work mom. I can say sister, mom. Thank you so much. I'm forever grateful. I have Geeta Ben here. Thank you, my yoga guru, so much. Thank you. So, guys, when you have these people, call them, you know, go that extra mile, call them and say why you are grateful, right? This is the time. And when you say these things, yes, it does make a huge difference. You feel happy, that person feels happy too. So it's a very simple chapter, very simple practice. But when you sit down to write and think, you feel magical. So the practice, count your 10 blessings. You have to write your 10 blessings. Find quiet place alone sometimes during the day. Make a list of 3 people who made a difference in your life. Work through the list of one person at a time and write while talking out loud. Tell each person the reason why you are grateful for them and exactly how they affected the course of your life, right? Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock and say the magic word, thank you. So now, day 13 is Dhruvi. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina.
You're welcome.
Okay, so day 13, make all your wishes come true. Imagination is the true magic carpet. If you have been following the magical practice day by day, you have now built an amazing foundation by practicing gratitude for everything you received and continue to receive in your life. But today, day 13, it's an exciting day because you're going to begin to use gratitude's magical power for your dreams and desires. So when we first started, someone said, how do you attract more money? Well, how do you look into the future with your goal? So this is day 13. We're at that stage now. We already gave thanks to what we got in the past and what we already have in the present. And now we're going to focus the gratitude's power to the future. So this is not a new concept. It's quite an old concept because hundreds of native cultures through centuries have traditionally given thanks for what they want before they receive it, creating elaborate ceremonies to put as much energy as they could into giving thanks. The Egyptians have celebrated the flooding of the Nile River since ancient time to ensure the continual flow of water in the river. The Aborigines performed rain dance, whereas African tribes performed ceremonies for their food before they hunt for it. And the very nature of prayer in every culture and religion is giving thanks before having received what is desired. The law of attraction says that like attracts like, which means you must form in your mind a likeness or an image of what you want. Then, to attract your desire to you, you have to feel as though it's already yours, so that how you feel is also like how you would feel when you have what you wanted. So, kind of like visualization, like replay. The easiest way to do is to be grateful for what you want before you even received it. If it never occurred to you before to use gratitude to receive what you want, you have now discovered another of its magical powers. The very words in the Holy Scriptures promise exactly that. Whoever has gratitude now will be given more in the future, or he or she will have an abundance. Gratitude is something you must have before you can receive, not something you simply do after something that good happens. Most people are grateful after they receive something good. But to make all your wishes come true and change your entire life by filling it with riches in every area, you must be grateful before and after. Through the act of being sincerely grateful for receiving your desire beforehand, you immediately form an image in your mind that you have it. You feel as though you have it and you're fulfilling your part. If you continue to hold that image and feeling, you will magically receive your desire. You won't know how you will receive it. It's not your job to figure out. You should not try to figure out how you're going to receive it. You just trust and you will be granted. So you must trust and know that when you're grateful for what you want will be magically moved to you because it's the law of the universe. So, what do you most want right now? If you remember at the beginning of the book, day 0, the author asked you to get really clear about what you want in every area of your life. Remember that practice. Go to that list you created now and choose your top 10 desires for this magical practice. You can select 10 desires from different areas of your life, such as money, health, home, relationship, or you might want to choose 10 desires in one area you really want to change, such as work or success. Be very clear and specific about what you want the most so you can see the changes magically happen from this practice. Imagine you're putting in a magic order with the universe for your top 10 desires. Because in truth, by using the law of attraction, that's exactly what you're doing. So what you're going to do is choose your 10 topics that you want, then sit down with a pen and create a separate list of your top 10 desires in the following way, as though you already received them. So there are 10 things that you want in the future, and now you have to be grateful for that you already received it. So on page 126, the author gives you an example on how do you make your sentences and write down your wishes. So you will start with thank you, thank you, thank you for dash and fill in the blank with your desire as though you already received it. For example, thank you, thank you, thank you for the medical results that show I am all clear and healthy again. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the unexpected money I received, which is the exact amount I needed for my European trip. Thank you, thank you, thank you for how easy and effortless our move was. So you write down these sentences, and the reason you structure it with thank you, thank you, thank you first, so that the emphasis goes on the gratitude. And 3 is a magical universal formula number because a lot of the things that happen in the universe of creation, it happens in a group of 3. So that's why we say thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times the charm. The second step after you write down the sentence, you have to make all your wishes come true is to saturate your desire with even more gratitude. So add more power to it. And how do you do that? Is first begin with the first desire on your list and you use your imagination mentally answering the following question as though you already received your desire. What emotions did you feel when you received your desire? Who was the first person you told when you received your desire, and how did you tell them? What is the first great thing you did when you received your desire? Include as much as detail as you can in your mind. Finally, reread each desire and really emphasize the magic word thank you so you feel them as much as you can. Then you move on to the second desire. Follow the same steps for all 10 desires. So you want to spend at least 1 minute on each desire. So for example, if you took thank you, thank you, thank you for the medical results that show I'm all clear and healthy again. You write that down on your paper. Then you read that sentence and then imagine what kind of emotions are you feeling when your medical results are all healthy and clear again. You're feeling happy, you're feeling joy, you're feeling excited, you're feeling accomplished that yes, all my medical results are good. So you want to imagine them, like kind of create a story. Who was the first person you told when you received your desire, and how did you tell them? So then you will imagine, I got to hear this news that my medical results are clear, but who is the first person you go to and tell, hey, my medical results were clear. Yes, let's celebrate together. Like, who is the person you will share your happiness with? Then the third thing you have to imagine is, what is the first great thing you did when you received your desire? Include as much detail as you can in your mind. So what would you do when your medical results are all healthy and clear? What is the first thing you will do? Maybe now that you know your health results are normal, you're going to go out and eat cake. Right? So it's you just have to imagine, be creative, make a story. So it's like, let your mind wander and like, oh, this already happened, and what am I doing? I'm just enjoying it. I'm telling other people, and I'm like doing this. Now I'm able to do other things as well because I already got it. So that way you're kind of visualizing and forecasting this, replaying this, and giving thanks and feeling grateful for it at the same time. So the other thing, a bonus thing that you should do that will really help you and that's really powerful and a lot of fun is to create a magic board where you attach pictures of your desires. You cut out the pictures and attach them to a board that is a place where you will see it often. And then what you are going to write on the board is thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times on the top in bold letters. And then you're going to stick all your pictures. Or you can even do this on your fridge. Put all the pictures or things of activities, of qualities that you want, your desires, and then put thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have a family, you can create a magic board as a family project. So everyone's desires are on one paper because children will enjoy it. And imagine that your magic board is truly magical and that whatever you place a picture of on your board, it's instantly being moved towards you. Your continued gratitude for it will magnetize it all the way into your life. So, I will show you an example of a magic board. This magic board has the word thank you, thank you, thank you on the top. And then it has all the different areas of your life that you want to see, attract, and have in your life. So you want a full life that is full of enjoyment. It's a full of life. More of the natural universe power with you. For money, you can put pictures of money, even gift cards. Then for your good home, you can picture a good home. For relaxation, restful life, you can find a picture like that. For traveling, you want to travel to different places, cold places, mountain places, warm places by the beach. Maybe you want good heart health, a picture of heart, plants, and fresh fruits and vegetables from the earth in your life. Good relationships at every different stage of your life. Now, you don't have to stick pictures from the magazine. You can also stick your own pictures, your own photos onto the map. And you can even put some good words like you're feeling happier, you're feeling full of life, you're feeling all the good things. So you can be very creative and create your own magic board. And that's why we had mentioned you would need a Bristol board as part of this book activity. So, to summarize, on day 13, you're going to count. First practice that we do every day anyways is count your 10 blessings, write them down, and say thank you, and feel grateful for the blessings that you already have it and that you have been blessed with it. Second thing, now this is the new practice, is you're gonna, with a pen, write down your top 10 desires and write thank you 3 times before each one as though you already received it. For example, thank you, thank you, thank you for your desire. Then you're going to read that sentence and start imagining. Spend 1 minute on one sentence and start imagining the 3 questions. You already got that desire. So what kind of emotions you feel when you receive the desire? Who's the first person you tell when you got the desire? And what is the first great thing you did when you got the desire? Next, you're going to read the sentence in your desire and really emphasize the magic words, thank you, that so much, feeling it so much as you can, that you already got it. And the other bonus is, if you want, you can create that magic board, cut out pictures and attach them to your magic board. You can even draw them if you are a good artist. Put it on a place where you will see it often. Title the board, thank you, thank you, thank you, in big bold letters across the top. Then at night, just before you go to sleep, hold your rock in your hand. Say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. And that's the day 13 practice. And because you will have this board placed in your house where you can see it very often, you can also do this practice every day. Just looking at the board, imagining all the 3 questions, and feeling grateful that you already got the thing that you wanted. Now remember, feeling grateful is different than feeling craving and becoming sad that you don't have it right now. Those are 2 different things in very small boundary that we can tip over. So we have to be very vigilant and aware. We're not really, if we don't get our desire, we're not going to be in a bad state. It's not going to be a breaking point. We are feeling grateful because that thing, that desire, is going to make our lives better so that we can grow and we can allow others to flourish as well. So even if we don't get that, that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that that's not the path right now. But we already have all this other stuff from the past and the present that we're already supposed to be grateful for. So this is just a bonus to be grateful for the future things, okay? All right. That's it. Thank you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Tina.
All right, we will open it up for discussion.